Hello and welcome. Today I'm just going to be showing, I guess, a demonstration of what I'm trying to do for creating kind of like a fire and forget automatic chicken feeder. The concept is that you use this PCB or PCP. Is it PCP? PCP? You use a PCP tubing. I went with 3-inch today. And it's got a cap. It's kind of hard to take the cap off because I'm, weak. Give me a second. It's almost off. There we go.
Hello! It is me, PCP Man.
Anyways, is it PCP or PCP? PCB? PVC. Man, I was completely wrong the entire time. This is going to be great. This is going to be a fun adventure for all of us. So, here's the cap. We have the long length of it. We have 2 parts, kind of like a 45 degree. And then, what does this one say? Does it say? It doesn't say. But kind of a lesser angle, as you can see. But the point and purpose is that the feed will go down and then pool at the bottom, and as the chickens are feeding out of it, it will slowly drain and it won't overflow. So, what we need to do now, and what I'm kind of making this video for, is that this concept's fine, but I'm also trying to find a way to hang it onto right now the sort of chicken container that they're in. I don't know the name of it. It's not really, I'm not the one taking care of the chickens, it's my wife. I'm just trying to help her out so she has an easier time feeding everything, and she doesn't have to change out the little feeder that she does have because the chickens keep kicking a bunch of stuff into it all the time, so she's constantly changing it out and she's starting to get stressed out, and I want to help her out with that. So I marked a spot right here, and the goal is to put a hole here, use this little hanger that I found at Home Depot. Everything I got today was from Home Depot to do this project. And then once it's in there, I'm going to try, hopefully my hand's big enough. I don't think it is. That's going to be tricky. To put a nut and bolt, secure it in place, so she could just hang it off the edge, fill it whenever she needs to, and the chickens can eat. So let's go on this journey together. Let's figure this out. What I'm using today is the Ryobi driller, power drill. The Ryobi variable speed drill. More powerful and more compact. Powerful 5.5 amp motor. Keyless 3/8 inch chuck. Words and stuff. Look, man, it looks cool. And I already have a Ryobi mower and a Ryobi weed whacker that my phone's sitting on. So I'm cool with the Ryobi brand, I guess. The electric battery powered is appealing to me. So I'm going to go ahead and get that set up. I will be using, for the bolt and nut, I'm using a 1/4 inch nut and bolt. No washer. I don't believe in washers. That's alright, they don't believe in me. And then I'm going to be using some of these hammer bit sets to punch the hole in. It might be a little overkill, but I just figured I just want the job done. And this one's from the Diablo's Speed Demon set. So let's get to it. Unfortunately, I don't have the outlet placed in a really good spot for me in here, but that's alright. We'll make do. So we'll plug this in, make sure it's not going to just kill the power. Hell yeah. Alright, so we're going to put that down. Also, when working with tools, even though I don't really work with tools a lot, it's probably a good idea to have eye protection. Yeah. So let's see, let's get this bad boy open. Do I have a knife in here? I don't have a knife in here. This is like the one place I need a knife and I don't have a knife. Alright, so for what I want, I think this size will do the trick. Using 1/4. Perfect. Kind of eyeballing it, but make do with what you got. So unlock, make sure it's in there, and then lock it. This is my first time doing this. This is gonna be exciting. All right. All right. Now let's see if we can get this on the first go. like a dream. That's perfect. That was awesome. All right, cool. So we're done with that. So we're gonna unplug that. Put that over here. And now comes the kind of tricky part. So I might actually need my son to help me out with this because I think his arms might be small enough. So now, what we want to do, straighten that out a little bit. We want to put this like that. And then get this in there. So, hey Ollie, where you at? Well, my son disappeared. He ran off somewhere. But I'm happy to inform y'all that despite that, my arm big enough for it to fit, the nuts in place, and in theory, it'll work. So yeah, there's it'll sit on the edge of the tank or tub that the baby chickens are in. They'll fill full of feed, eat out, and yeah. Project number 1, let's go! So, I'm feeling happy about that. It was kind of a simple project, but I'm really happy. Going to see how it works for the next few weeks. See if it actually does make life easier on my wife when it comes to feeding the baby chickens. But any hooser, if you found this enjoyable or educational, or if you want more of this journey that I'm on, feel free to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Alright, so here's the little baby chickens, and there's the auto feeder set up, and then there, yep, they are happily eating out of it. And then, yeah, move. And as you can see, we got the feed in there pretty deep. It's probably right about there. So we'll see how it pans out over the next couple of days and weeks, and get the results from the wife. Might do something similar for the water. That's our current water dish. And I mean, that's the other food dish that they've been using. So she'll probably take that out eventually. Yeah, I might do something similar with the water and make this whole process a lot easier.
Bye.
And we'll go from there. So, yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.